But enough of this idle watching. Let's climb aboard and enjoy a trip on the tram. It'll be a bit noisy and a little bit rough, but basically it's great fun. But it's time now to leave our tram because we're coming to the stop near to our hotel, and from our hotel room window, which overlooks a large chunk of the central part of Causeway Bay, let's have a look at the living conditions of the typical Chinese town dweller to the background of a radio playing a Chinese program.
國家首創嘅抽濕冷氣全能機，將冷氣機同抽濕機二合為一，係3年特別嘅香港嘅居住環境同埋潮濕氣候設計一啲四季都啱用。抽濕部分可以將室內濕度降至60%，所以特別專爽舒適，仲慳電添。30電機冷氣機兩項全能，創新科技。
And there's our tram just pulling away from the tram stop at the bottom of the street to take us down into the central part of Hong Kong, where standing on one of the bridges over the central area we have a look around Victoria Peak, still covered with cloud, which it has been almost every day since we arrived. But the central high-rise buildings are quite clear, especially this nice one coming up now, the Hilton Hotel. But let's swing back and have a look at the heavily shrouded Peak tram station. And leaving Hong Kong Island behind us, we board the Cross Harbour Star Ferry and head for Kowloon. It's a very grey, steely looking day. And believe it or not, we were in shirt sleeves because it was quite warm. In fact, all this low cloud made it humid. But for anybody who follows science fiction, the view from the Star Ferry back towards the island in the high-rise blocks looks like something out of another world. The approaches to the Star Ferry Pier at Hong Kong and Kowloon have had one or two changes since I was last here. Still, there is the Peninsula Hotel, and with on its left the smaller YMCA, but the high-rise buildings which are just disappearing to the left of the picture are all new, are built on what was the old Kowloon Lo Wu Hong Kong Chinese railway station. but that's been moved a little bit further up country now. Off the ferry now and on to the ocean terminal pier to watch the world go by. There in the distance is a view of Hong Kong towards the western end of the island, past the Western Market, where the island curves round to disappear to Kennedy Town at the other side. But this part of the harbour is still as busy as ever. You can see, in addition to the ferries that ply back and forwards, the tugs and the sampans and junks which carry the goods to and from the island go-downs to the boats, and the little Walla Walla boats like this one that ply for passengers to and from Hong Kong and Kowloon. We are now looking at the harbour from the public pier at Kowloon, but from whichever direction one approaches the harbour, it is, as always, fascinating. The hustle and bustle of all boats and ships and water transport of all shapes and sizes scurry back and forward across the harbour. scene in the harbour is relatively tranquil. Life in Hong Kong can be very stressful. Overcrowding, terrible housing conditions, high-rise blocks, and really no place, not enough ground or space to rest.